Hi, Ben from Lover of Tech. This is an ultimate charging test between the iPhone 12 Pro Max versus the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra versus the Samsung Galaxy A52 5G and the Oppo Find X3 Lite. Let's get this started. Now, the iPhone 12 Pro Max does have a battery capacity of 3,687 milliamp hours. It does support up to 20 watt power delivery fast charging, but there is no charger in the box, so that is something that you have to account for separately. And when it comes to the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, it does have a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It does support 25 watt fast charging, but again, there is no charger in the box. It's something that you have to account for separately. And when you come to the Galaxy A52 5G, it does have a 4,500 milliamp hour battery. It does support up to 25 watt charging, but you do only get a 15 watt charger in the box, so at least there is a charger in the box. We are going to be using a 25 watt charger for the A52 5G in this particular one. And then you've got the Oppo Find X3 Lite, which does come with a 4,300 milliamp hour battery, but supports a colossal 65 watt charger with the SuperVOOC 2.0 charger, which does also come in a box. So that is a very good look. That's pretty much the specs when it comes to the wired charging and the battery capacity. Let's jump into the main battery recharging test. Now, starting with the battery charging test, all of these have pretty much been drained to like 1, 2 or 4% give or take. We're pretty much putting it into airplane mode just to make sure that there is no interruptions, and we're going to basically check out different interval times, and pretty much the first interval is going to be at 15 minutes. So at 15 minutes we have the Oppo Find X3 Lite at 65%. That is insane, and this is a mid-range phone. And we're looking at the A52 5G, that is at 29%. So that's a massive difference if you're looking at those two phones in the same price bracket. And then we're looking at the Galaxy S21 Ultra. Where would that be sitting in terms of the percentage of where it needs to be when it comes to recharging and looking at it? So we are looking at that at 33% and the iPhone 12 Pro Max at 32%. So pretty much with the first interval out the way, we're going to be skipping to 30 minutes. At the half an hour mark, where would we be standing, especially with how the X3 Lite has been beasting through? And at the 30-minute mark, we are looking at 98%. That is pretty much fully charged. So we're going to keep an eye on that to see how long it takes for it to be fully charged, which should be just around the corner. The A52 5G at 53%, so just over half charge. And then for the 5,000 milliamp hour battery cell at 25 watt charging for the S21 Ultra, it's at 61%, not too bad. And you've got the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is pretty much at 59%. So based on percentage, not that far behind the S21 Ultra, but again, there is a massive battery size difference when it comes to the two. So we're going to see that at 31 minutes and 45 seconds, the Oppo Find X3 Lite is fully charged via wire, and this is just crazy, and why I really value super fast charging in pretty much half an hour. That is full battery for 4,300 milliamp hour battery. That is a good look from the Oppo Find X3 Lite. So we're pretty much going to skip to the next interval for the rest of the other phones at 45 minutes and pretty much pay attention to see how long it takes for the rest to fully charge. So we're pretty much putting that through at 45 minutes. The A52 5G, it's at 76%. At 76%, we're pretty much coming through and charging there. And you've got the S21 Ultra at 86%. And all things considered, for the battery capacity and the fact that it's working with 25 watts, it's not doing too bad. And then with the iPhone 12 Pro Max, with the maximum 20 watt charging, it is at 77%. So obviously bearing in mind that with the 15 watt charger with the A52 5G, it is going to be slower than the 25 watt, but we'll get to that in another video. And we're moving over to the 1 hour mark. So at the 1 hour mark, how are we going to be looking in terms of the recharging percentage? And the A52 5G is coming in at 91%. So pretty much within an hour, once you're within the 90% mark, you are kind of pretty much ready to go. But we're going to go the distance and see how long it takes to get to 100%. A52 and the S21 Ultra is at 97%, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max is at 86%. So where are we going next when it comes to the finishing line? And it looks like with the finishing line and where we're going to be, it does look like the S21 Ultra will be the one to finish in second place. So we're going to say, how long is it going to take? And we'll see that at the 1 hour and 6 minutes and 2 second mark, we have 100% fully charged for the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. And this is a very interesting one in terms of the charging ratio of the speed of the 25-watt charger versus the battery capacity size. It's actually not bad. It's using it quite efficiently. It's still over the 1 hour mark. I would still like to see it under an hour, but relative to the fact that the 25-watt charging speed on the 4,500 milliamp hour on the A52 isn't doing the same, that's a good look from the S21 Ultra. So moving over on to the next interval, we can see that at the 1 hour 15 minute mark, give or take, the Galaxy A52 5G is at 98%, which is near enough at full charge. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. And the iPhone 12 Pro Max is at 92%. So not that far off for the A52 5G when it comes to full charge, which is actually at 1 hour 18 minutes and 25 seconds. So based on the always on display, as you're seeing it, it does say fully charged. I pretty much picked it up at 1 hour 20 minutes, give or take, but it is at 1 hour 18 minutes, which is a decent amount difference versus the 1 hour 6 minutes of the Galaxy S21 Ultra, considering that has a bigger battery. And at the 1 hour 30 minute mark, what are we looking at for the iPhone 12 Pro Max? It is working at 95%, and at 95%, this is where it's at. And here is where it starts to really trickle charge, because it will take pretty much onto the next major interval for you to see how quickly it charges to 100%. Now, the iPhone 12 Pro Max, you pretty much have to just keep looking at it from this side. At 1 hour 45 minutes, it's pretty much around 96-97%. And then pretty much under 2 hours, around an hour 59 minutes, somewhere around that time, it does say it's fully charged. So just bear that in mind, that the last interval at 1 hour is 86%, and it's another hour to get to 100% charge for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now that wraps it up for this ultimate charging test. I always enjoy doing these videos, and wow, the Oppo Find X3 Lite for the price point really flexes muscle when it came to fast charging it in first place. Pretty much in 30 minutes, you've got a full charge there. The S21 Ultra, relative to having a 25-watt charger, was actually decent enough, slightly over an hour, but relative to the battery capacity, definitely not too bad. I was expecting better from the A52 5G using the 25 watts, so we'll follow up with another video, if not already done, between 15 watts versus 25 watts. And then in absolute last place, taking pretty much 2 hours to recharge, is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So just bear that in mind on how the charging behaves. That is it for me, Ben from Lover of Tech. If you enjoy videos like this, you know exactly what to do, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're part of Team TLS, the Tech Lover Squad, so you don't miss any future videos on the channel. I hope you're all safe during this time. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.